One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Goodbye, Susan. Goodbye, my dear.
Well, 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 what the hell is going on? I was planning on making a totally different video this week, but no, then this news came out of absolutely nowhere, so I'm covering this now. So people are all over the place right now after The Sun released a report saying that Doctor Who was going to be shelved, was going to be cancelled. A Doctor Who crisis, if you will, according to them. Now, just the thing is, this isn't the first time this has happened, if this is true. The classic Doctor Who series was cancelled back in December 6th of 1989, so if this is true, if the show is being cancelled, I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing. I think it's just going to be shelved, you know, and then brought back sometime later down the line, maybe like in a couple of years, I don't know, because that's what happened before. The classic series was cancelled, and they brought it back for the 2005 reboot series. Well, not reboot, but the revival. But let's get to the actual article itself here. Exterminate? Doctor Who facing axe as lead star Ncuti Gatwa quits amid woeful rating and fans' fury at woke storylines. Oh boy. Doctor Who is facing the axe with star Ncuti Gatwa poised to quit and crew claiming to be laid off. The recent series suffered abysmal ratings with fans outraged by the BBC shoehorning wokery into storylines. Bosses have postponed any decision until Ncuti's second season has aired later this year. But the Scot, 32, is already believed to have filmed his regeneration exit scene, and crew fear the BBC will shelve the show after 62 years. An insider said Ncuti doesn't want to be tied to the series beyond this and plans to relocate to Los Angeles with several Hollywood projects standing by for him. His team also see a lot of fan backlash from the series and don't want the perception of him still being the Doctor to get in the way of any future work. The show has been poorly managed in recent years, and there's a lot of people who've been working on this show for years and now being cast aside due to poor leadership. People warned some episodes were getting too caught up on an agenda rather than telling a story, and those people got shouted down, ignored. Ncuti's first series, which began last May, attracted between 2.25 million and 3.18 million viewers, a tiny fraction of what it used to pull in. Controversy over the storylines has ramped up since 2023, when Russell T Davies returned as showrunner. Now, I think I can stop there. You get the point. To be honest, I wasn't going to make this video at first, because a lot of people are already covering this, but I watched a lot of these other videos, and like I don't usually want to lean into this kind of stuff, but a lot of those videos are just from, like, you know, right-wing and left-wing sides. You know, if something says woke this or woke that, then the right wing is gonna, you know, be more hell yeah, you have to get rid of that woke crap, and then the left wing is gonna be more, you know, no, woke good. I feel like part of this is just trying to get a rise out of people just by using words like that, you know, woke storylines, agenda, this, that, whatever. I already feel like it's just trying to get a reaction out of people. According to, what is this, Gizmodo, the BBC has denied Doctor Who's latest round of cancellation rumors. With the show's future increasingly up in the air, the BBC insists that no decision has been made to call time on the Time Lord. Doctor Who has faced many a cancellation rumor since before it came back from hiatus 20 years ago, and of course plenty before that up to its eventual cancellation in '89. But even then, the series has not quite faced such a big question mark over its future as it does right now. Beholden as it is to a major production and distribution deal with Disney, which is why the latest rumors about Doctor Who's future have warranted a response by the BBC. Last night, British tabloid The Sun alleged that the BBC had made the decision to put Doctor Who on hiatus once again for a period of anywhere between 5 and 10 years. The newspaper further alleged that Ncuti Gatwa has already filmed a regeneration sequence and was preparing to exit the series after the conclusion of the 2025 season in order to focus on other projects, with an inside source citing both low ratings for the 2024 season and accusations that the series was facing overwhelming backlash for featuring storylines that were getting too caught up on an agenda rather than telling a story. As a reason for his departure, however, the BBC have now quickly pushed back on the report. This story is incorrect. A brief statement provided to Radio Times reads in part, Doctor Who has not been shelved, as we have previously stated. The decision on Season 3, season numbering for the series was reset for the third time with Gatwa's debut season, will be made after Season 2 airs. So, basically, what I'm getting from this article here is that the BBC is obviously denying any rumor that, you know, Doctor Who is going to be cancelled. But in all honesty, that could just be like, you know, what's the word? I'm forgetting the word now as soon as I'm actually recording the goddamn. That could just be like press talk, right? That could very easily just be press talk, just them trying, because some people are gonna see, oh, the show was canceled? Well, you know, I wasn't that invested anyway or something, so what's the point in watching and tuning in now? So obviously they're not gonna, you know, confirm that the show has been canceled just yet. We're just gonna have to see what happens after Season 2 comes out and after a decision is made about Season 3. But they also didn't say anything about Ncuti Gatwa. They did not deny the fact that Gatwa might be leaving the role as the Doctor. And that's interesting to me. Because of that, I think he is leaving. I don't know, like, to be honest, I didn't really watch a lot of his season. I just wasn't into it. I didn't really like the special, and a couple of the episodes that I did watch, I just wasn't into them. I don't like it really at all. I'm just not really a fan of his portrayal either. If he's leaving, that's a pretty early departure from the series as the Doctor. Now, back to the whole cancellation thing. Again, we're just gonna have to see what happens after Season 2 comes out. Don't take anything the Sun says as fact. I've heard that they're kind of unreliable too. I've heard that they've, you know, spread rumors like this before and they ended up being wrong. So don't take it as fact. Don't take it as absolute. Just wait to see what happens. And then if it is canceled, to be honest, I want to say this. If it does get canceled, I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. I don't want to see the show crash and burn. I don't want to see the show die or whatever. This is one of my favorite sci-fi shows of all time, but I just really think in recent years it has gone down the shitter. Okay, I'm dead serious. I don't think it's very good, like, at all right now. I think it has a lot of issues, and I think it needs a new creative team behind it. What I think the BBC needs to do is just put the show down, you know, let it rest for a little bit, put it on the shelf, you know, on hiatus, whatever you want to call it. Get a whole new creative team together, get new talent, right? And then come back with another revival a couple years or so, like, I don't know, like they were saying, 5 years maybe down the line, and see what they can do. But yeah, I don't want to take any of these things that the Sun is saying as fact. I think it would be good if the show got, like, temporarily just, you know, canceled, set aside. I think that'd be good for it. I mean, obviously, if I'm wrong about that, if they can just, you know, fix all of its problems like that with a snap of a finger, and they don't need to cancel it, then great, cool, awesome, do that. But, you know, I don't, like, for example, I hate saying this, but Russell T Davies, he needs to go. I was excited about him coming back when I heard about it, but he hasn't really been delivering. We need to stop going back, stop relying on, you know, the old gems, stop relying on that nostalgia factor, and, like I said, find some new, bright, passionate people to work on this show, because this Doctor Who is special. This show has lasted since, like, the 60s, and it's still going to this day. What year did this show start? Hang on. Okay, Doctor Who began in November 23rd, 1963, and here we are in 2025. I mean, that's amazing to me. That's impressive. That is beautiful. Something that so many people love going for this long, and I believe that a show like that, a show as special as that, needs to be treated with respect it deserves, because I just don't think it's being treated with that respect right now. But overall, just don't take these rumors as fact. Just wait until, you know, we actually get to Season 3, and, you know, we get to see whether or not Season 3 actually exists. But Just don't. Just don't. Don't take rumors as fact, kids. Rumors are rumors are weird. Rumors are usually just to stir up controversy. And again, I want to point this out. Just the use of words like wokery, agenda, whatever, that right there tells me that, you know, whoever wrote this article had more of a reaction in mind than just conveying information, you know? So that kind of decreases my trust in it, but again, it seems like they might have been right about Chudigawa leaving, so we'll see, right? But until then, don't freak out about this stuff. If it does get canceled, then oh well, I hope it's for the better. If it doesn't, then oh well, I hope it's for the better. But either way, just keep your head level and, you know, try not to be a toxic asshole, like apparently a lot of people are being about this. So, yeah, alright, I'll see you.